Alright guys, so this is my first review of kind of anything other than a wood stove, pretty much. But I just wanted to do it because when I'm looking for an article of clothing, I'm looking for something kind of very particular. I'm particular about what I get. I'm okay spending a little more money on something if it's quality and something I believe in, something that's like backed up by the company, kind of warranties and just overall build quality. So these pants here are the Patagonia hemp work pants. I believe they're called the Iron Forge 5-pocket work pants. So these are, I believe they're a 34 waist, and they give you two options, short or long, or short or regular, I believe. I chose the short. I'm about 5'9", so I went with the short, which was the reviews and stuff kind of recommended that, and that's what I gathered from it. They ended up being still a little long for me. I'm about, like I said, 5'9". I mean, I would say average, not short legs or whatever, but if for some reason these ended up being a little long, probably about a half inch to an inch long for me. But I decided to keep them anyways because I loved them, and maybe I'll hem them at some point on my own time. But I think they charge about I think it's about $80 for these, which I thought from as far as Patagonia goes is a good price. Their work line seems to be pretty reasonably priced. I've got a couple other items in that line that I absolutely love, so I wanted to give these a try. So they're made of that hemp cotton blend, so they're I would say I would compare them to, you know, the Carhartt cotton duck or whatever they call that, but I think this is softer, and Patagonia claims that it's more durable than those canvas or cotton duck materials, but it is softer. I'm not sure if it would end up being more durable. We'll have to find out. But as far as the thickness goes, it's got some good bulk to it. It's got the triple seams on each side. Yeah, so each side of the pant, each leg has triple seams on each side, which is nice. Not that I've ever had a problem with issues like that, but hey, I'll take it. This is the 5-pocket version. I think they have a double knee version and maybe something else too, but I'm not sure what that is. But the back pockets, they're probably about 2 inches longer than your standard back pocket, which I'm sure is they're assuming that you're going to use these to work or do different things, so you could put tools or different things in the back pockets and have more space for that. So I've washed these probably about 10 times now. You can kind of see a little kind of wear there on the corners of these pockets, but no issues. It's got the Patagonia logo, but it's the work logo, so it's kind of more brown. No blues are in there like the blues or purples like the other logo. But yeah, so you've got a couple spots to put pencils or whatever else you're doing out there in the field. But for me, I'm very impressed with these. I've had them for a few months. I've worked them pretty hard. I've cut trees using the chainsaw with chaps on, working real hard, sweating a bunch, and they stay comfortable. So for 80 bucks, I recommend them. You got that brass with the Patagonia P. It's a brass button there. YKK zipper, real nice. I mean, the build on, if you know Patagonia, this is what you expect. I mean, the build is just, it's high quality. Stitching, you're not gonna find a bunch of, random threads or stuff that's just kind of hanging off, that's not sewn in nice. I mean, everything is just on point with what you expect from Patagonia. So, yeah, if you're kind of like me, I'm 41 years old. I've got a wife and 2 kids. I really don't care about, or as much, I should say, about, the stylish aspect of these things. I'm looking for quality. And I think with these, I think you can work in them. You can throw them on, head down to the bar to meet your buddies for a beer or two. And they do have a good fit. I'm about 175, 180 pounds, give or take, 5'9", and I got the 34 waist with the short length, and they fit me real nice. They've got I think they have about 1% spandex, so a little stretch, but not too much. But Patagonia did a good job with these. I'm very impressed, and they're not overpriced. And of course, they have the Patagonia's ironclad guarantee. So if something happens, unlike LL Bean and other companies who used to do it and stopped, Patagonia did not stop. And I have tested it before. I've had a couple things that went wrong with a couple items from Patagonia, and what they say, they back it up. They don't ask many questions. They make it right. So yeah, it's a little more expensive, their stuff, but why not spend the money? Because you're getting something high quality that you're gonna have for a long time, and if something goes wrong, they'll back it up. So any questions, guys, let me know. And I've also got the jacket of this material that I'll do a quick review on. I think they call it the ranch jacket, Iron Forge ranch jacket. So same material, same color. I try not to wear them together because that's a little too much maybe, but all right. You have questions, let me know. Thanks.